Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Leo. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Let's begin. Okay, so somebody has been carrying a very heavy burden. They have a lot of thoughts concerning the past and whether or not there will be a new beginning. It ended badly. This ended badly. This person is keeping silent. They may be, I feel this person has very deep emotions. Okay, very deep emotions for you. And I feel like these deep emotions this person has is affecting the situation in a negative way. I feel like they can be or be prone to imagining the worst, thinking the worst, and then so that kind of leaves them in a bad state of mind that kind of holds them prisoner. And because they have the key, so I mean they can fix this or step out of this energy if they choose to. I feel like this is about a conflict. There was a conflict because the dagger is here at the heart of the reading. It was the very first card out. Now, so most likely there was a clash. Somebody may have suddenly felt threatened. This would be, like I said, going with the dice. The dice are saying this could have been a pattern in this person's life, that there were hidden emotions here that were affecting the situation. So something may have suddenly appeared threatening, and the person felt there was danger ahead and reacted, and most likely reacted badly. On that, you see, yeah, it just makes so much sense, because on that we have that Nine of Shields, and the Nine of Shields is an unseen threat. That's exactly what they felt. There was an unseen threat. The Nine of Shields. They may have felt misunderstood, or that they may have misunderstood a situation, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. They may have very well, with the devil being up here, and the devil is in the upright, so it's like they may have imagined something that wasn't there, or were not clear about something but didn't speak up, and so this is where the imagination jumps in. I feel like this person is on edge, or maybe they felt pushed to the edge, or that they were on edge. About this may have had to do with a restoration. I feel like this person, it's like they may have a bit of a temper. They reacted badly. They were not clear about their information. They were missing facts, and they jumped to conclusion or made a quick judgment on something. They felt danger. Because we have a card of somebody who has a lot of negative thoughts but doesn't speak up. So they didn't speak up about something. They didn't get the facts. They just made an assumption based on hidden emotions from the past. It's that simple. That is exactly what happened here. And now they're sitting there nursing a broken heart. And it's probably not the first time. I feel it is a pattern for them. So they don't have to stay here. They can clear something up anytime they choose to. But they must choose to. They must choose to put down this cup, because this is somebody who's it's that woe is me, drowning one's sorrows. But it says that if you're unhappy, then set the cup down and walk away. You have the power to change things. You don't have to stay in that energy for whomever this is. I mean, it could be your energy, it could be theirs. The sun is here. The possibility of having this return to peace and harmony, of having this positive outcome that the sun can predict. The possibility is there, but this person in their mindset is blocking that because they see red flags. And they see that red flag, and it's like that red flag it plays a tug of war on their emotions. You know, we see those two children tugging. So it plays a tug of war because they really want that. But, you know, emotions, Nine of Cups is like right on top. Woe is me. The emotions are just keeping them prisoner. A specific mindset, you know. See, there they are, looking back to the past. They may have attacked somebody because of the thoughts that, or a specific thought that they're holding on to, or that they were holding on to. They're thinking about, they're remembering, okay? They're remembering this. They're remembering and thinking about what they did. And so you, if this is them and they did this to you, depending how this energy is going, you didn't see it coming. And frankly, I don't think they did either. I think it was something that happened of a sudden. They didn't go and meet up with you and intend to do this, or intend to walk away, or intend to break up, or intend to throw these angry words at you. It just happened. And it happened because of Medusa. Jealousy. Maybe pent-up frustrations, because the Nine of Wands can also speak to somebody who's very frustrated, you know. The Nine of Wands is also a card of somebody who keeps hitting brick walls. And so the guard was up. They held back, but they do hold the key. They would have felt like they were protecting themselves or that they had to, but it comes from this, their insecurities or their own insecurities having to do with deeper emotional issues going back into their past, into their deep past, I must tell you, because Ten of Coins is here. So this can go all the way back to childhood. And so emotionally, this person's not doing well. I think that this person is really missing you. I feel like there's recognition in this time apart, and I feel like some time has passed because I feel like it's been going on for a long time. In this time apart, I do feel that there is some sort of guidance that's given to them, some sort of insight into why this happened. They were afraid. I mean, they had the wish was right in front of them. The wish was right in front of them. Just so close in their hand, like this crystal. And then they became afraid. But the option was there. They didn't take it. They became afraid, and fear is something that they know well, this person. And so the Hanged Man is very strong in this reading, and I feel it is because I feel like this person may be speaking to the divine. I'm very emotional, so I'm feeling a lot of emotions here. I can feel my eyes watering, and so I'm picking up their emotions, whoever this is, you or them. And so the Hanged Man is like, how can I fix things? How can I make things better? How can I get my desired outcome? The Hanged Man, and in fact the Nine of Wands, I could join those together, because the Hanged Man is about looking or finding a new approach to your problem, you know, to be able to tip the scale in your favor. Well, the Nine of Wands is somewhat like that, because it's like you keep hitting brick walls. Well, if you keep hitting brick walls, stop and ask yourself why, and look at the road you've been taking, and you know, maybe you need to take a different road, and so maybe you need to take a different approach. So both of these cards are very similar, if you see what I mean. Now with the Hanged Man, it could require a sacrifice, and that could be that they may have to go back and look at something very painful. That could be that, depending on the person, but I mean, it could be about having to admit that they made a mistake or that they were wrong if the ego is involved. Here we see the argument, you see, down here in this Ten of Wands. This argument that took place. Somebody became suddenly defensive. unwilling now to compromise, unwilling to listen. And it had to do with the Empress. So it had to do with the growth of something, a new beginning, or the potential for growth. And on the other side of the Empress, here we have this Seven of Swords. Okay, in this deck, we're talking about an obsession, about one thing that limits the potential. So there was an obsession, because that's what fired this person up and fired up and fueled that conflict that took place. It is somebody being locked in to a certain state of mind that blocks you. It's the devil energy. And it's been a pattern, you know. It's a lot of fears, a lot of worry. But, you know, it's something that the mind has created and that can be changed. And I feel like the divine lends a helping hand, so to speak, here. And because I have the Hanged Man here. Here you see, interesting, here you see the Hanged Man abed, and he's not doing well. And there's an angel, and then you got this little demon who's fighting off that angel and keeping that angel back. Well, that demon would be that devil energy that we see on the dice, you know. But over here, this hangman is much more calm. So it looks like the divine, it's like it gets through. It's like the demon, the little demon on this card gets extinguished, so to speak. And so it's like they get, because this is somebody receiving information, receiving or now understanding because of information they're receiving. Okay? And it has to do with this new beginning and a restoration and the death card. And so there's a realization that something needs to change. And the sacrifice most likely is having to look back because, yes. Because if I look closely at this death card, we got this little girl and she's covering her eyes, and the Hierophant is down on the ground. Looks like he may be dead. Anyway, I feel like, yes, and there's a child here. See, across the lap. This has to do with a belief system that has to change, and it's a belief system that I spoke about earlier that goes back to childhood. I don't know if you can see all those images. Look at that. So there's a realization here that maybe the old way of doing things is no longer working, or an old way of thinking just doesn't apply, anymore. And this change, this overhaul, is what is needed for this restoration. And there's an opportunity here to do so in the future. Actually, the opportunity is the moment this person decides. And I just got a shiver run up and down my my leg. Look what's next. The Wyvern. Second chances. The Keeper of Secrets. Wow. This person has been fantasizing, Look at that. Amazing. They've been fantasizing about closing the distance between you. They've been wanting this, okay? To make an offer. It's almost like the one that got away. Every time I see that fish, the one that got away, or that I let get away, you know, but that I still greatly desire with the lovers. It's a connection that just runs so deep. And I feel like they've been shown. It's like now I see the bigger picture. I have that bird's eye view, you know. And so expect communication. If this is you, you are going to reach out to them, and otherwise it is vice versa. Then they will be reaching out to you. We see here. This is information that's coming. This is oh my God, the hangman again. Oh, dear Lord. Okay, so the hangman again, and this is, see, the divine definitely is guiding this person, and I feel like it's guiding them right, you know, down the right path. Right back to you. We have the hanged man again. Goodness gracious. And this, in regular tarot, it is the page of coins, okay? So this is helpful news. Whatever information you receive, I feel here, that gets downloaded by the divine, it helps you in some way. It may give you the idea. You may be shown the way. You may be shown the key. You or they. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.